Hello everybody and welcome back to Elementary Statistics Online at Frederick Community College. In this video I will talk to you about hypothesis testing with paired data and how to use your calculator to solve these type of problems. So let's just go ahead and jump right into solving this example. We have the following situation. The Dean of Business School at State University would like to test the hypothesis that no difference exists between the average final exam grades for the Introduction to Marketing course and the Introduction to Finance course. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start highlighting key words here. We want to see, or we want to test the idea that there is no difference. Okay, let me highlight that with yellow between the scores for this particular sample. Okay. So we have a sample of 8 students who took both classes and we have their final exam grades. And the next thing that we need to note is that there's only 8 of them, but that is okay because normality is satisfied. So we can do inferential statistics with this sample. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at the first student. The first student scored 82 in one course and 76 on the other. So there's definitely a difference here, right? Okay, and he scored higher in marketing than in finance. The second student scored different as well, but he or she scored higher in the finance course. Okay, so our goal is to see if there is a significant difference between the final grades on average. Okay, so the null hypothesis will say there is no difference. In plain language, that's what it says. So in mathematical terms, it would be mu subscript d for difference is equal to 0. Okay, and then the alternative hypothesis will say yes, there is difference, significant difference, right? So that would mean mu subscript d is not equal to 0. Okay, what we need to do now, we need to use our calculator to plug in all of this data. We're going to go to Stat, Edit, and I plugged in marketing scores in column 1 and finance scores in column 2. Okay, now let me show you what's in column 3. First, let me erase all of these scores. Now I need to see what the differences are, right? So you can do it by hand. Okay, you can subtract finance grades from marketing or the other way around. In this case, it doesn't matter, but there's an easy way to do it. Just highlight your column, so mine is L3, and say L1 minus L2. Enter. All the scores will be stored in this column. Okay, and if you kind of want to get an idea what the average is for the difference, so we can do one variable statistics on L3 and see that the average difference is roughly 5. Okay, and you get all of the other statistics here, but x bar is 5. This is the average of all the differences for this particular sample. So what we're going to do now, we're going to run a t-test. So we're going to run a t-test. Let's go to test, command 2. We run a t-test because we do not have population standard deviation, right, of the differences. And now we're just going to plug in what we have for the null hypothesis. The null hypothesis says the difference is 0, so that's what would go in here. Now, most of your problems will have 0 for this value, but not all of them. In fact, the second problem that I will discuss in a different video will not have this value 0. Okay, so it is possible for this value to be something other than 0. So we just need to be very careful when we read the problem. Okay, in list, we're going to put in the location of where you stored your differences. So for me, it's L3. For frequency, just keep it 1. And for us here, this is not equal to, and let's go ahead and compute it. Okay, so our p-value here is 0.1415. Let me write the instructions here. Okay, so what did I do? I did t-test on the difference of scores. Okay, if that helps, say L3 is equal to L1 minus L2, assuming that your marketing scores are in L1 and finance in L2. Okay, the p-value was what? 0.1415. That is way bigger than alpha, which was what? 0.05. Okay, so what is my conclusion? We fail to reject the null hypothesis. There is insufficient evidence to claim what? To claim that there is significant difference in final exam scores for two classes. Okay, there is not much difference. Okay, so that's what we do here. So do we support the dean's claim? Well, he's not really claiming anything. He or she just wants to test it. So we do not support this one, right? So this is not supported. Okay, so that is your conclusion after we've done all the computations. All right. Okay, I hope this helps. In the next video, I will do a similar problem where we will have a one-tailed test, and we will have a number other than 0. So that will give you just another example of hypothesis testing problem with paired data. Thank you for watching.